Hello, I am Kodili-nye, the son of the wonderful. Welcome back to another reaction video. This is a reaction video, and I will say to you, Happy Christmas or Merry Christmas. I hope you had a wonderful time celebrating uh, the greatest ceremony on earth, celebrating the greatest of the greatest, Jesus Christ. Remember, he was born and to bring the light to the world. But as we go on, we are going to discuss what we are talking about because this is a reaction video to what people are actually discussing this time around. And before we do, I will urge you to continue to like and to always come to the comment section so that we'll continue our discussions. And remember to share this to many platforms. And as we share it, you're actually drawing more engagement and more attention of the government and the people to what is happening and the opinions of many. And I'm still remain Kodili-nye, the son of the wonderful. And what were we discussing about? People have been saying about the weaknesses and weaknesses of Gov.Soludo and the area that he has started making improvements and where he need to make improvement. And even some people were saying that unless they see this on this area, they will not believe that he has turned the table. One of the area is on aviation. You know, Anambra State has a airport called Chinua Achebe International Passenger and Cargo Airport. This was built and started and completed, almost completed by the former governor of Anambra State, Sir Willie Obiano. And since then, two airlines has been using that airport, especially for local flights, APs and United Nigerian Airlines. And but since Soludo come on board, it seems that the airport become abandoned because the progress that he should have made in that airport was not done. And there was uproar everywhere, including this channel. We led a campaign that why should Soludo be abandoning this airport if he's saying Anambra to be a final destination and not a departure point. And you know, that he need to do something about this airport. And after this, Soludo started to, you know, talk about this airport, and suddenly started doing some of critical information, critical area, especially the road connection to the Onitsha Enugu motorway. And he talked about awarding the completion of the lighting, air landing facilities, uh, for the airport, which you know Obiano said that he is putting, but it seems that it was not installed. And also the launch, the completion of the launch, which was not completed. There are a lot of things that need to be done in this airport, but let's just look at the report by the government media about this airport. And when we come back, we'll conclude what people are saying. Unless they see this in this airport, they will not believe that Soludo has turned the corner in the area of this area of aviation, especially the airport, which is one of his weakest points. Let's wait and listen, and you observe things and you also make comments. Stay tuned.
Into the Chinua Achebe Airport, Anambra, and not left out. Governor Soludo has opened up the access road connecting the airport with the expressway and mounted speed breakers. Of course, this is apart from other interventions in the airport to ensure pleasurable experience for those traveling through the airport.
The people of southeastern Nigeria, the Igbos in particular, do drop into homeland during the festive period. And this year is not an exception. the beginning of the month, um, but most importantly from the 10th, we have had a good number of people. I cannot give you the exact figure now because we, at the end of the day, we put it together to know the exact number. But I can tell you that each of the airplanes that brings in passengers here, the list is about 130 passengers. We have 150, 160 airplanes, and on a daily basis, we have minimum of 4 flights. Minimum 4 flights. Today we are talking, we're expecting to see about 8 flights. Let me just seize the opportunity to express our appreciation to Mr. Governor, um, Professor Charles Gov.Soludo CFR, for all he had done to make us improve better than the previous years. I can quickly tell you here that when you're coming in, I'm sure you noticed that the expressway had been opened, that makes movement easier. That already had increased, has shown a remarkable increase in the number of people we see coming into the airport and going out. And of course, we've just been approved new airfield lights to support night operation here. We're working on it and we have started. We have done 2 nights already, what I would call like on test basis. That simply means that we are now flying full instrument flight rules. Before now it was visual flight rules, and visual flight rules restricted us to only sunrise to sunset flight operations. This is totally different. We are now flying instrument. With also with the calibration, Mr. Governor helped us to, make the payment to Nigerian Airspace Management Agency, so we can fly instrument into this airport.
I'm coming from Abuja to Norway. I always come back, so my expectations are large if I'm to cite them. So I always come back for Christmas because this is an escape from the harsh, terrain of the city. We come back to my fatherland, our ancestral roots. It's subtle, like we get to the feeling that we're connected, everywhere is peaceful, it's more relaxing. So it's a time I always look forward to seeing, like Christmas time. My family and I am with my sister now, expecting my parents and the rest. So it's the time we come back, we connect with every other person, and I'm very excited to be back.
The solution.
Yes, welcome back. So, what are people talking about Soludo's performance in aviation, especially the Anambra owned Chinua Achebe International Passenger and Cargo Airport? People are beginning to say that they will not believe Soludo unless they start to see between 4 airlines using that place. Some other people said that they will not believe that he has made progress in that airport only when they see international flights, even if it's one landing in that airport. They will not believe that he has added anything in that airport. So that's what the views of the people. And remember, some few days ago, Soludo was on S Space, former Twitter, and the same questions was asked of him. He literally dodged that question because his answer wasn't convincing enough. Because the people were putting their question that how far has he gone in getting international, at least 2 international planes to be landing in that airport. He wasn't able to give a convincing answer to that, showing you that he has not really done much in that airport. Because people have been saying it, he now started to do some cosmetic work on that airport. But the real work is what people are saying, that this airport, one other group we are saying 4 planes, 4 airlines using that airport. And the other people, which is the main progress, is having international flight landing there even if it's regional airlines plane to Ghana, to South Africa, to Kenya, to Cameroon, that they don't mind once it's flying from that place outside Nigeria. But some of them were reminded that the Anambra State Governor, through his Commissioner of Transport, who nobody even know that there is a Commissioner for Transport in Anambra State, suddenly come up with the news that there is a direct flight from Anambra Airport to London Gatwick by APs. They said that basically it was basically to cover up his lapses. That APs have agreements to take people from different airports in Nigeria, and through their local arrangement, and get them to Lagos and now put them to international flight to London. That's what was the case. There is nothing like direct flight from Chinua Achebe International Passenger and Cargo Airport, Umueri, in Anambra State, Nigeria. So basically, they said that it was just to operation cover your failings on that area. That if you would have put in work in that area, as he has been doing in road infrastructure, that since almost 3 years in power, that the log jam or the Jericho wall concerning that affecting that airport would have been broken. So the genes would have been broken. An international flight would have landed in that airport. But because it's not pushing on that, it's not one of his mindset, it's not one of his priority. That's why that is not concerned about that. Even when he's saying final destination, that Anambra will be a final destination, that he don't even understand that the role airports plays in this regard and in economic diversification. And that's one of the things, and that's what we are discussing here. What do you think about this? What do you think will make Soludo to be remembered on aviation, transport, air transport, concerning the Anambra owned airport? Do you think that people are right that they will not believe him unless either that he has 4 local flights using local airlines using that airport? Or do you believe that it's better that where, that people will always only believe him if they see 2 international flight operation in that airport? You know why people are saying that? They said, look at the effort of Peter Mba concerning Enugu International Airport. In spite that the Enugu International Airport is owned by the federal government, but the new guy in the helm of affair in Enugu State have been putting pressure, and suddenly he has a concession to be using the airport. That's why he's been building the international cargo, and he's also negotiating with other foreign airlines. And considering that Soludo also promised all these things, that he's opening up for investment on cargo, that companies are coming, and it was reported, and I reported it here. But now nothing is much happening, except that he's doing all those cosmetic decorations on that road, but the real thing has not been done yet. So we hope that Soludo will do the needful, as we normally say in this channel, and put on the changing gear mantra over this aviation and the Anambra Airport, because it is very, very important. So thank you very much for joining us. I am still Kodili-nye. Remember to subscribe if you have reached to this level. Please make sure that you continue to support us. Have a Merry Christmas and God bless you. Have a wonderful time and see you next time. Bye.